Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my studio. If you're new here, my name is Katie. I am a flute player, and I do nerdy cover songs such as things from video games, anime, film, TV, all the likes. I'm also a Twitch streamer over on twitch.tv/Katie Shesko. There'll be a link in the description below where you can find me playing video games such as Breath of the Wild, Nier Automata, and things that I play with my viewers on occasion. If any of that interests you and you're an Amazon subscriber, you can subscribe to my channel for free, and that is really appreciated. Also, if you're interested in supporting the channel, please consider joining my Patreon over on patreon.com/Katie Shesko. It allows me to produce more content like this, as well as my own covers and hopefully one day original music as well. Today we have a Jethro Tull reaction. As a flute player, I get asked a lot if I've listened to Jethro Tull, and I haven't really. I'm very familiar with him, or I guess I should say I'm very familiar with Ian Anderson, and I know a little bit about him. I know that he is mostly self-taught as a flute player and that he is amazing. I've not listened to much of his music, being mostly classically trained, but yeah, someone sent this to me. This is his flute solo from the July 31st, 1976 concert in Tampa, Florida. Yeah, let's make this nerdy, let's get this nerdy flute player's reaction to his playing. We are just diving right in. That is amazing. He's kind of doing what is now considered an extended technique where you're kind of singing and playing at the same time. I did it in one of my solos. I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember the name of the solo, but yeah, it was my first time into playing and singing at the same time. That it's harder than it sounds. It's way harder than it sounds, but holy crap, we are just diving right in. Wow. Like, it's wow. That is amazing. I did not realize that Ian Anderson was this good of a flute player. Oh my god. Wow. So much to dissect in that little spot. He's doing a lot of like not trill tonguing. He's doing a lot of flutter tonguing, which is really hard to get that crisp and clean. I do it a little bit, but like after a couple of seconds, I don't do it very often, so I'm horribly out of practice. But and even then, it's hard to get like a very clear sound while doing a flutter tongue like that. And sometimes people do more of a flutter with like their throat as opposed to actually like the with their tongues. But the fact, it's amazing how crisp and clear those notes were while he was flutter tonguing was shocking. I'm just, wow. For being self-taught, that is amazing. Stunning how he seamlessly goes from like playing beautiful crisp notes to this singing while playing and the octaves and getting some of those like semitones in there where you kind of almost hear two notes at the same time. again, that's difficult to do, and is sometimes achieved with like advanced fingering techniques. And because they're advanced techniques and you don't use them in what you would normally play, at least in classical repertoire, getting those under your belt to come out. I remember when I was learning that train piece, that like essentially learning new fingerings was that was the challenge in of itself, and then making it sound good and making sure that the two tones came out almost equally was really difficult. And he makes it sound so easy. And it's, I know how not easy it is. No way is he playing the Toccata and Fugue. Oh my god, that was unexpected. That was fantastic. Holy crap, that was not expecting that from a rock and roll flute player, to throw some of that classical repertoire in there and playing it so beautifully and putting his own spin on it with like some of those beatboxing techniques. I mean, there are a lot more books out there now about kind of beatboxing while playing flute, and you're starting to see it a lot more in contemporary flute repertoire. But like back in 1976, this was like sacrilege, I would imagine, among the classical flute community. It sounds so cool. I can't do it. I have not really learned to do it. I've not taken it upon myself to learn that kind of stuff, but I love it. Wow, I had no idea that Ian Anderson was, like, I knew he was good, but I didn't realize he was this good. And the fact that he's like playing like these repeated sections over and over. I know that I struggle, like if I play like the same thing repeated over and over, I tend to get finger tied. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but kind of playing that same like repeated section over and over, I get finger tied, and he makes it sound like this is no big deal. It's so wonderfully executed. And how he has, like those two tones. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. The amount of air it takes to execute this is, and like his voice, like how is his voice not being strained? I would probably lose my voice by the end of this, and we're 2 minutes in. That is amazing. I'm gobsmacked. And again, back into the classical repertoire like it's nothing. Are we just throwing Christmas into here? Oh, what song is that? I can't place what song this is. But you heard a lot around Christmas time. I love the backing to it though. And I love this variation with the guitar. Oh, this is fun. Anyone who says that playing an instrument is not like being a sport is wrong. I think this is proof that this kind of stuff is not easy. He's making it sound easy, but to go between playing and vocalizing, those are very different ways to use your air, and how you play and how you talk, like those are completely different. And to go back and forth that quickly, that seamlessly is like, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. It would take a lot of practice, because holy crap, this is, I'm shocked. Yeah, and playing and playing and vocalizing at the same time is so hard. I love how this sounds. The snorting gets me, but and now that we see a little bit more of his fingers, so we can talk about one sign that you can tell someone is not fully classically trained is, do they use their pinky? Do they use their right hand pinky for most of the notes? If you are classically trained, you have it drilled into your head. You use your pinky for all the notes except for D, because if you had your pinky down, that'd be E flat. You use your pinky all the time, and the fact that he does not is just kind of like the little sign that he was not classically trained. But it doesn't matter, because what this man can do while not being, by being mostly self-taught, is more than most flute players can achieve. It is utterly fantastic. And for it being 1976, like, to have flute in such a, like, in a rock and roll setting, and it just not be like what a lot of people see as boring classical music, just showing how diverse the flute is it did a lot for getting people interested in classical music. It did a lot for getting people interested in being flute players. It did a lot for, little boys being interested in flute, because I feel like a lot in this time, especially in like the 80s and 90s, that being a male flute player was seen as like a bad thing. Like, boys didn't play flute. And here's Ian Anderson in a rock and roll band playing flute like a badass. I love it. Oh, I love this. Again, with the flutter tonguing is flawless. It's so well done, and I wish I could flutter tongue like that. I need to get practicing. I need to get practicing on my flutter tonguing, because that sounds so cool. I'm in awe. Like, that was so even. The notes were so even. He wasn't rushing anywhere. It was such a steady tempo. Like, it gradually got faster and then it gradually slowed down. It was all even. That is fantastic. I'm shocked. I did not realize just how well he could play. Like I said, I knew he was good, but I am so pleasantly surprised. This is like advanced stuff that you don't really get into. And so you're like grad school and doing like, you know, very contemporary flute works. You're starting to see some of these techniques in more contemporary classical flute works. But for 1976, man, it wasn't quite like this. And I'm in shock. I'm speechless. And transition so seamlessly into like a song with the rest of the group is that's so hard to have such seamless transitions, and it was just so well done. Ugh. Again, the vocalizing between the playing and the notes sounding as clear as they are is amazing. That is so hard to do. That was unexpected. I'm not gonna lie. That was unexpected. I was not expecting like that level of what we now consider extended technique. The throwing in the Bach, that was fantastic. I was not expecting that. And like, that Christmas song is eluding me. If you know what that song was, please leave a comment below, because that is bothering me and I don't even know where to begin to look it up, because I'm just completely blanking on that one. That just I don't remember what song that is. It's bothering me. So if you know it, please leave me a comment so that I can stop thinking about it. But wow, that was amazing. Like, that is flute goals right there. That is flute goals. That's what I want to be able to do as a flute player at some point. I better, you know what? I'm going to end the video here because I should probably go practice because I've got a lot to learn. I don't think anyone can top that. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I enjoyed this reaction. I enjoyed this. This was fantastic. Again, I knew Ian Anderson was a fantastic flute player. I did not realize just how incredible he is. I need to go find more Ian Anderson stuff because I've got a lot to learn. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.